Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of the Ultimate Decades Challenge. We're in the year 1307. The last episode was bittersweet. We started off with a wedding and ended on a very tragic death of an heir who we named after our father, but we'll try to be optimistic for any future possible heirs. I just wanted to extend a quick thank you to anyone who viewed my last video or offered any feedback, and I definitely love seeing the feedback or what you guys think, even if it's the smallest thing ever, and I love being able to communicate with you guys. So if this series is something that you've enjoyed so far, I definitely recommend hitting that follow and giving this video a like for more content. I also wanted to quickly add that I'll be utilizing the community tab on my page a lot more. Since I'm usually about 3 videos ahead in filming, I did want to offer a little more chance to give me live feedback, so I'll post any polls or any possible discussions. You guys have been really great, and I'd really like you to be a part of this a little more. So head over to the community tab. I currently have a poll there that definitely has something to do with this episode, so go check it out and let me know. So you're probably wondering, what are we doing here? This isn't our family, but I wouldn't be me and this wouldn't be a me video without a little drama. So here we have King Arn, the King of Windenburg, and the father of Prince Cassian, who's been having something with Emma. And then here we have a new king that I just created. This is King Louis. As I've mentioned before, I'm using a very empty save file, and obviously a lot of the events in this challenge are going to be based off actual events such as the Peasants' Revolt, the 100 Years' War, but any royals and such are not going to be historically accurate just because I'd rather play this out the way I see it. So I guess you could say it's history adjacent. So I put France adjacent in Willow Creek. I know Willow Creek is based off New Orleans, and New Orleans was a French territory, so it just made sense to me. And I'll slowly just be adding a few things as we go. So here we have King Louis. He is the king of Willow Creek, and he has come to Windenburg for a proposition and a possible treaty, because as many of you may know, marriage in the medieval ages, especially among the gentry, was used as a contract to bring houses together to work on treaties and alliances and such. So King Louis himself has a family of his own. He's got his wife, Queen Isabel, his eldest child, Princess Joan, Princess Marie, and Prince Laurent, who are twins, and Prince Laurent is the heir, and then his youngest, Prince Philip. So that's his family. And obviously there's a color scheme here. Their family colors are royal blue, and then King Arn's is violet, so hence the violet. So we are in the throne room of the Windenburg Castle, and these two, and here's a knight just overseeing everything with a lump of clay. So Louis came to discuss a few things with King Arn. We'll go ahead and show appreciation for hosting, and there's Queen Alice with a drink just to oversee everything. So as it goes, we're gonna have King Louis state his purpose for his visit, which is to arrange a marriage between his daughter Joan and Arn's son Cassian, because I just want drama and to ruin things, I guess. And Isabel's here as well. So he's going to go ahead and arrange a future marriage for Joan and Cassian. Belle is the king's sister. She lives in Windenburg as well, but she's already married. She doesn't need a marriage prospect. So they've gone ahead and agreed to it. Prince Cassian is now betrothed to Princess Joan and will be able to marry when both reach adulthood. So they've gone ahead and created this treaty, which, if broken, can cause some problems. And I know the focus here is on our primary household, but we've got to have a little fun with this, right? So I'm going to go ahead and relinquish control. And what's Cassian doing? It looks like he's over here just pondering life in his sister's bedroom. Let's see if Arn can come and tell him So there they are. They're betrothed. He doesn't even know Joan. So Arn is going to go and congratulate him on his match. And here's one of the babies, Quentin. And Jaren is one of the boys that they had after the king's brother moved out. So newly betrothed, Prince Cassian is unsure how to feel about having their future spouse decided for them. So he is not a fan of this decision, or, you know, I'm sure he knows why this is necessary, but it doesn't mean that he has to like it. At this point, he's not going to outright refuse to marry Joan, but he is going to complain about it. So he is not happy, and, you know, he and his father have a really good relationship, but, you know, so right now, Emma remains his dirty little secret because he can't outright just come out and tell his dad this news. It'll kind of come out of left field and cause a lot of problems, especially now that other royals got involved in this. So what will happen is to be determined. Oh gosh, okay, and it looks like Lavinia and Elric had their baby, so let's go check on them. Okay, what is this guy doing here? Okay, so they've had their baby. It's a boy, and his name's Dominic. Yeah, I don't hate the name. I have to make these rolls, so let's just go ahead and do that. Okay, so first we're gonna roll for mom. We just don't want a 1. And then we roll for Dominic. We don't want a 5, 10, 15, or 20. So baby Dominic is fine, but we still have to do the infant roll. And after last episode, I'm still not over what happened, and I'm kind of scared. So let's go ahead and do that. We don't want a 12, 16, or 18. Okay, so Dominic is doing just fine as a baby and an infant. So we're starting off with some good news here. Okay, so I'm just going to have Lavinia come and rock him, and I'm going to have Elric also just cuddle him before I age him up, just so they can have a little time with him. Okay, and Elric, come and kiss your son's forehead. So we've got a little boy in the family. Whew! I can't believe I missed the birth though, but you know, there's a lot of stuff happening. Okay, let's go ahead and age him up. Okay, so Dominic aged up, and he is a sunny little lad. And he's blonde like his dad. Okay, so here's our little guy. I didn't put a cap on him because I think the curly blonde hair looks so cute on him. But yeah, little Dominic Rolfe. Potential heir if bad things continue to happen at the other household. But we're not going to think about that right now. Okay, so we are back with James and company. There's little Emmeline. And we're not done with the roles, guys, because it's time to age James and Matilda up. So I don't know where Matilda is. I'm bringing her here. So, oh boy. Okay, so we have a few possibilities for young adulthood. We don't want them to roll 2, 6, 11, 13, or 14. So I'll go ahead and roll James first. Okay. James is fine. And now Matilda. And Matilda is fine. Thank goodness. I'm not going to be optimistic because last video I was very optimistic and we saw what happened. So I'm just grateful. So I'm going to go ahead and just use MC to age him up. Okay. And he's neat. Okay. Okay. And I forgot what I had him at. He wants a big happy family. He just wants to be happy. All right, and here is Matilda. Young adulthood, here we come. And she is a genius, which makes sense because she's also a bookworm. I'm not sure what aspiration to go for. She wants some inner peace after that last time, so... All right, we've made it to the next stage. And it looks like the next time they age up into full adulthood will be in the year 1317. So hopefully nothing bad happens. Oh God, I don't even want to say anything. Okay. Also, when I was just in this file, I found out that James has asthma. And obviously, if he has an asthma attack, there's nothing I can do about that by way of like sending him to a doctor. So I'm crossing my fingers here. I am stressed. So now that James is finally an adult, I can give him the artisan career. Add career, artisan. Perfect. So I'm assuming we choose the direction in which he will go once he completes his first day. Oh, who's knocking on the door? No. Oh my God. I can't even have a break here. Okay. This lady is pregnant. Okay, she's pregnant with a male. Oh my God. Are we gonna answer? She probably somehow heard through the grapevine that she has a granddaughter. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Is James gonna be the one? He's going to go out there and ask, what the hell are you doing here? Oh my gosh, she just walked in. Ask about pregnancy. Ooh, things are very tense here. I'm gonna have Emma take Emmeline out of here. Nice of you to ask. I'm in my first trimester. I wasn't really wishing for a child right now. Pregnancy has its good days and bad days, but overall it's a beautiful experience. I feel like she's gloating here. Let me see what's going on here. Ooh, unwanted child on the way. So she was just kind of bullshitting here. Let's see. How are we even family? Ugh. Beatrice struggles to comprehend how she can be related to some of her family members. Family can be so difficult sometimes, so she doesn't want to make amends at all. She's on a peasant-owned lot. They better not come back stinking of peasants. Jesus. So yeah, it doesn't seem that things are going to be any better. She's gonna look down on her peasant daughter. Nope, but she walked away, and James, I think, has had enough, so he's gonna tell her to leave. Just go away. And she is leaving. That was something, wasn't it? Okay, so little Emmeline is hungry. Go grab one of these eggs. Looks like Matilda's just blowing off some steam here. Oh, also, since we are in fall, I do have to roll for this season's harvest. So we got a 2, and a 2 means great soil. So hopefully we'll actually get some great stuff this time around. Okay, so apples we could definitely do. Grapes are a yes. Raspberries are also a yes. And that is all we have. I'm also gonna purchase some large crops. And in this time, I think it can only be mushroom and watermelon. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and plant those tomorrow. And before I forget, I will change this. Remove the poor soil and put it on great soil. Things are okay so far, except for Beatrice coming by. Oh, and my well got struck by lightning, so let me add it again. Okay, so Emmeline's tired. James is gonna put her to bed. Oh, look at him. So cute. Emma's just having a late night knit. Matilda's just gonna blow off some steam here. So, okay, Emma, you're hungry. Let's just eat something real quick. Yes, she likes knitting. Perfect. Okay, so it's morning. I'm gonna have Matilda prepare some cheese and bread for breakfast. And then come, poor Curly, he needs to be taken care of. Let's go clean some sheds, collect some eggs, give him some food. Poor Matilda has just been going through it. Her poor baby, her mom came by just to spread drama and then brag about the baby she has on the way, even though she doesn't even want it. Yeah, give my girl a break. James, you can go start planning stuff. Okay, so we collected 2 eggs. Let me get a rooster too. Let's see. Let's get a white rooster, just so I can tell them apart. And let's name them too. Okay, so this is May, and this is Benedict. Actually, Benedict is also the name of Matilda's father, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so she named the rooster after her father. Okay, and clean Curly too, this poor baby. Just have a nice little time with the animals. Ooh, so Matilda and Emmeline have a strict family dynamic. Interesting. So it's just Matilda and Emmeline here. And why don't you... Oh, you can't play with those? Okay, here's a little horse that she can play with. We can say that her dad made that. Okay, go play with this little horsey. Ooh, looks like her brother got her flowers for her birthday. That's really sweet. Happy birthday. I'm sending you a little something I thought you might enjoy. Let's see each other again soon. We should actually also go visit the new baby. Nice. More money. And why don't you do laundry? Because I'm always falling behind. Search some pockets as well. Okay, so we found 18 simoleons. Go do some laundry. Let's get ourselves a new sink as well. Well, a bucket, I guess. Got this from the folklore set, which is super cute. It's like a little basin. I'm going to have Emmeline come say hello to the chickens and the sheep. She's just running around the farm while her mom does some chores. Go on, go toddle on, get your walk on. She's so cute. Okay, let's see. How you doing over here? From petting a rooster successfully. Okay. Matilda's running over like, what are you doing? Oh, she's getting along with the animals just fine. She's fine. Go hang up this clothes. Okay, so the animals love her. Looks like she wants to be friendly with her mom. We can do that. Go snuggle her. Okay, so it looks like she had some successful interactions with the chickens, which usually things get a little disastrous for me. Emma's home. Why don't you take care of your needs? And I'm gonna have Emma go forage. Oh, I love this because Emmeline doesn't, like, I think one of her quirks is she doesn't like being picked up. Yeah, she hates being carried, but she gave her mom a hug. That's so sweet. Go ahead and have some fun. He hasn't played his lute in a while. He's playing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Okay. Okay, so Emma's back. Ooh, we can plant these onions. Fantastic. Blackberries are a summer thing. I'm gonna have James help out and plant some of these oversized crops. James is here planting, and Emma's right behind him just watering. Okay, so let's put this bassinet away. I'm gonna create a little partition here. Okay, so there we go. Maybe a little stool here, and one of these here. Nice. Maybe I'll just wall this part off. There. Okay. Just went and added a few more things for the cozy vibe. Okay, James is in need of some fun, so why don't you just woohoo with your wife? I went ahead and checked to see whether Matilda is pregnant or not, and I know the answer to that. Ooh, tomorrow's All Souls Day. It looks Emma got a promotion. She was promoted to nurse midwife. Very nice. Alright, so it looks like she's got another baby on the way. She feels reasonably ready for it, but not overjoyed and a little scared. I don't blame her. Okay, so it's All Souls Day. Let's go ahead and visit Lavinia and Elric and meet the baby. Okay, so we're here. Let's go knock on the door. Okay, I guess we can talk to some ghosts. There's Elric. Let's say hello. Asked to be introduced to Dominic. She's like, I want to meet the baby. Alright, so let's say hello to Lavinia. Announce news of pregnancy. Oh my goodness! So cute. Emma really loves being an auntie. Oh, and Dominic loves her. They're so sweet. And introduce the baby to James. And I'll have Lavinia just hang out with little Emmeline. Elric is trying to introduce Dominic to James, and Emma's like, no, I'm good. I'll hold him for now. The siblings are together once more. I've missed having silly little Elric around the house. Oh my goodness. They're so dang cute. Okay, now introduce him to James. Here's my baby. He looks just like me. Oh, he's like, yeah, that's a strapping young lad, if I've ever seen one. Oh, Dominic. He is so sweet. I can't deal with it. The ladies are here just discussing. Okay. Oh no. Go bring him inside. Yes, there's Arn. Just, saying hi, I guess. How's the farm? I'm just checking in on my subjects. Okay, bye. Oh, go ahead and soothe. Kiss him goodnight. Sweet little nephew. And I think she can go meet Dominic as well. Gonna have the guys grab a drink. Emma too. And Lavinia. Emmeline's meeting her little cousin. And he is sleeping. Perfect. Why don't you go take a little nap here? Why is his relationship with his brother so low? What happened? We better become besties again, because I will not stand for it. Let's have a deep, personal conversation. He really values the time they spend together. Perfect. You know, things have been rough. You know, they lost a baby. It hasn't been easy. We've got Beatrice just being a bitch. Oh, the baby's crying. What's wrong? Soothe him. And the siblings are just hanging out for a bit. Emma's just being Emma, being sweet and supportive. But I think it's time for them to go home. The baby's getting a little fussy, so I'll leave them to it. And that visit with Elric was nice. But, you know, they did bring up some old sad things that happened, so he's just checking in on his wife to make sure she's doing okay, being super sweet. Okay, so we're actually in the year 1308, which means it is time to age Elric up. Okay, so we've got to do the dreaded death roll. What will it be? Okay, Elric up first. And with a 7, he is in the clear. Now for Lavinia. Whew. And with a 12, she is just fine. All right. And there they are making out. Good for them. So why don't you go ahead and age up. Okay, so he's a gloomy guy. I wouldn't have expected that. Let's see. I don't know what I want his aspiration to be. He's a super parent type. Go ahead and age up. And she's loyal. I believe it. And there we go. And let's have him go for a celebratory woohoo. Oh, Lavinia has not been feeling very romantic lately. And is starting to feel kind of unflirty. Embrace the change? I want to say yeah, but wow. So it looks like Cassian's here. Emma's gonna come greet him with a hug. And I feel like Cassian's done some thinking. And he has to be honest with her. But I think he's gonna... Wait! Oh my god! Okay, well, I was gonna do that anyway, but... I guess he read my mind there. So we had a moment of uncontrollable passions there. And these two are very deeply connected. They've been at this for a while. And something's got to give because Emma is entering that spinster stage. She's been very patient. I think he's got to lead into it by complaining about his parents controlling his life. And I'm sure Emma kind of gets it, you know, now that Matilda is part of her family and now that she's sort of met Beatrice. And he's probably so grateful for her friendship, and I really do think he loves her. And so he's got to be honest, finally, about his life. He's got to complain about this marriage, which is coming out of left field for her. And I think it's sinking in. I don't think she likes what he's telling him. And this is kind of a shock for her. You know, she's been lied to on a massive scale. Marriage arrangement aside, you know. Oh, she is not happy about this. They're still going at it. This is definitely not going well. She is not taking it well, and she is angry, so I feel like she's got to tell him to go away. Like, go on, get out of here. Oh, and just as James gets home, and Cassian's just in the corner, so I'm going to go ahead and send him home. And I just imagine James walking in like, what's going on here? It looks like he's just out here checking up on Emmeline while the girls talk, because I feel like she's telling her to breathe, it looks like. And I'm sure Emma is just a little hurt that Matilda didn't tell her the truth, but I'm sure she'll also understand that it wasn't Matilda's truth to tell. I'm sure no one could have guessed how bad this could have... I mean, I'm sure anyone could have guessed how bad this could have gone. I'm sure Emma understands why Matilda couldn't outright tell her. And, you know, I'm sure she had some hope that this would work out, but realistically, you know, I don't know. I don't think this might be the end. I feel like Cassian and Emma definitely have to have like a calm conversation about this. And he has to decide what he's got to do, because breaking off a marriage contract essentially does not sound like a great idea. And now that James came in, I feel like he's going to give her some advice. Oh, we got to go take care of Curly. I feel like I just brushed him. They're gonna have a deep personal conversation. He's gonna try not to lecture her. He's like, listen, you're a big girl, and I know this wasn't like some random thing. I feel like you really do like this guy. So I feel like, you know, he's basically just, I've got your back, but I feel like this is something you definitely have to work out on your own. But, you know, if you need Elric and I to mess a guy up, we will. We don't care if he's a prince. It looks like James has that caregiver archetype. There's little Emmeline waiting for her food. She's so cute. Okay, go grab some food. It's a little late, but you too, Emma. Emmeline is very talkative. James, grab some food. Matilda isn't really that hungry. Why don't you pee and sleep? Emmeline's just having a time on her little stool. So it doesn't look like her romance went down with Cassian. They're still pretty deeply connected. And they're besties. We're just gonna have to figure out where this is gonna go with them. If it's gonna go anywhere, that is. With all the issues in place. She just seems so thrown off by everything that happened. Oh, Emma, why don't you go to bed? And Emmeline, you go to bed too. And it looks like Matilda has entered her third trimester, so next episode we'll be checking that out. And I believe Dominic is supposed to age up next episode as well. Okay, so I feel like this is a good place to end this episode. We had some pretty harmless roles earlier, which I like. We still have a couple more coming up with the new baby and with Dominic. And Emma should be aging up into a young adult soon as well. And also, we've got to figure out what's going to happen with Cassian and what his decision in all this is going to be finally. So things are getting a little intense. Hopefully, certain things will resolve themselves. But I look forward to the next one. And if you like this video, don't forget to comment on it, let me know what you think, and hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for hanging around, guys, and have a great day. Bye.